Hey, what's up, guys? We are ready for one unboxing of the RM 750X power supply by Corsair. It's a 750 watt power supply. Of course, it's fully modular, as you can see here by the picture. There's not a single cable plugged into it, so it's completely modular. And we'll take a look at the box before opening it, because it says what cables it brings. It brings an ATX cable, of course, so that you can connect your motherboard. The EPS cable, it brings two of those, or it says that it brings two of those, we'll see. 4x PCI connectors, so to plug your power supply, your GPUs and stuff like that. SATA connectors for your drives. That's supposedly 9 connectors. I don't know if that means 9 cables or ribbons with 9 different connectors. Peripheral connectors, or as you may know it, Molex connectors for fans and stuff like that, if you still have Molex fans. And yeah, this right here is gold. This is a floppy drive adapter. So yeah, I don't know who Corsair thinks they're selling these to, but yeah, floppy drives. So this is still wrapped, as you can see. I'll use this small knife to cut that, and let's not make this too long, because after all, it's a power supply. What are you guys going to want to see is basically the cables. There's not much to check out other than that, and the way it's packed and stuff like that. It's very heavy, but I guess power supplies are heavy usually. How do I open this? Okay, it's from the side. It opens from the side. Or does he? Huh. Okay. So it brings. Wow. That's thick. I bet. Guess this is a bunch of languages, and it's the manual for the 550, 550, 650, 750, 850, and 1000X. So I'll read that later. I won't, of course. Some more uninteresting stuff. Plastic power cable, of course. This is zip ties and a sticker. There's also 4 screws for you to screw the power supply to the back of your case. Let me check the sticker. Is it one of those metal ones? Yes, it is. It's one of those metal stickers that always fool me into thinking they are magnets, but they are not. So cool. The what bought the same thing? The keyboard that I bought from Asus bought the same thing. Okay, this is a bunch of cables. We'll check those in a bit. This is the PSU itself, so it comes in a nice, very nice bag, very soft bag, so you don't get it scratched. Let's not drop it. You really don't want to do that. Inside that there's a plastic bag, and inside that there's a power supply. This is a this is just a warning to tell you that this has a silent mode, so don't get alarmed if the fan is not spinning. They put a thing here that you have to look at, because you have to take it out to plug things. So this just says, do not get alarmed if the fan is not spinning. at low power modes. So if you're not drawing a lot of power from your power supply, this will not spin, so it will be completely silent, which is great if that's your thing. It's a thing for most people, so you won't get to hear your power supply, but don't worry, nothing's wrong. This is actually not a sticker. Huh. That's interesting. That is interesting. So if you are going to put it inside of your case like this, not in my case because my case has a shroud that covers the power supply completely, but usually what people sometimes do is they remove the stickers on the side, so it gives it a better look. But this is not a sticker, this is actual rigid plastic that is stuck here. So if that's your goal, tough luck. um, not not really a thing for me, because yeah, I was seeing if it's removable, but I don't think so. Not a problem for me since we have a PSU shroud on the case, but if you wanted to do that and make it look cleaner on your build, then think about this. This doesn't come off. Okay, so you can see here the connections for everything. They are clearly labeled so you don't mess it up. So peripherals and SATA connect here or here. There's some here too. PCI connects here, ATX, and yeah, everything is clearly labeled. There's no, unless you're an idiot, you're not gonna mess it up. Okay, so let's put it back in and look at the cables. The cables come in a very cool Velcro closed bag. Let me take this off here so we have a little bit more space to work with. Not a great work environment. Okay, so PCI. Yeah. Nothing really fancy. Let's open it. Yeah, come on. So yeah, and this is one of those, okay? So you don't get two cables, you get one cable. I'm looking at my 180 Ti right now, and this is okay for me. So I'll just do this like these, okay, like this, and it's pretty much done for me. But I really like separated cables for separated stuff. But I guess that's not what you get here. This is a SATA cable, and again, it's a ribbon with 3 SATA connections. Yeah. So they say 9, which means that it's gonna be 3 of these. Yeah. There's the second one. And there's the third one. Okay. So in my case, there's no problem with this. I have yeah, I'm gonna probably use 2 of these just because my drives are in different places. So the fact that there are 3 of them everywhere, yeah, that's doesn't help me, doesn't hurt me that much. So okay. Also, the thing is that since it's a modular, fully modular power supply, you can get rid of these cables and use another ones. It's not ideal, since you paid for these, it's not ideal that you get rid of them and substitute them by another one, but if you have to, you can. This is again PCIe. This is the one that connects to your motherboard. Small one. Don't remember the name, just read it. Still don't remember it. Molex cables. And you can see that none of these cables, well, these are flats, but I guess these are always flat. These SATA cables are always flat, at least the ones that I've seen. This is the ATX power connection. Okay, also not flat, so you have to deal with. It's a little bit harder to route, and it's fat, this one, like very fat, but that's to be expected. That's like 24 cables, so all bundled up here. This looks like weird here, but you can probably find a way to not show this in your build. Yeah. And this connects to the power supply itself. Or is it the other way around? No. Yeah. Find out. Find out. We can check, but we won't. That's not what we are doing, and that's about it. So you actually have 1, 2, 3 SATA cables. You have the power cord, but that doesn't really matter here. Did I miss the? Oh no, this is the adapter for the floppy drive. This is the adapter for the floppy drive. So it connects to Molex. You connect it to a Molex like like this. No, not that one. That one is apparently not very good, but you connect to a Molex like here, and then you connect it to your floppy drive if you manage to find one somewhere. Okay, so that's just an adapter for, because someone in Corsair likes floppy drives a lot. We have they said like 8 of these, didn't they? Oh yeah, because it's 2 cables with 4 each. Yeah, 2 cables with 4 Molex connections each. So let's go in the back again, and then the 2 PCI Express. No, I opened one. Yeah, 2 PCIe, which is 2 cables but 4 ports or 4 connections. These are the 8 pins, and this is the ATX. So of course they are not going to fit back into the case, are they? Oh, they are. Yeah, that's because I didn't open the cables completely. There's not a lot to show more than this. I can't really show it inside my case since there's a shroud. So I'll put it together in a few days. If I come up into some kind of problem, I'll put it in the description so you guys know if you buy one what you can expect. I don't expect to run into much problems. This is cool looking, so your remaining cables will be able to be stored in a cool fashion. This Corsair branded Swede bag is also cool. I'll put the power supply inside there while I don't find some time to take my computer apart, replace my current power supply with this power supply, And I'm doing that because I have a very old power supply, and I'm afraid that it's going to meet its maker one of these days and take my build with it, and that's have some expensive parts there. I don't want the power supply to die on me, so I'll just preemptively replace it with a new one, because 8-year-old power supplies are not to be trusted. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions regarding the product, I have it, so I can try to answer your questions. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to give me a like, and enjoy your new power supply if you get it. Bye.